Alrighty, folks. What's going on? We are live right now, live streaming on YouTube. If you're watching the archived version, skip ahead about a minute or two, because I want to wait for chat to fill up. What's up, everybody in chat? We're gonna get the show on the road here in a second. Here, we're gonna go through the latest this week at Bungie, and there's some more stuff about the Warmind, but also some stuff in terms of a PvE power. Basically like a power level pass that they're doing, kind of to try to make things more challenging, so to speak. What's up, Time Splitter? How's it going, sir? Thank you for always modding as usual. All right, we'll wait till chat fills up a little bit and we'll get the show on the road. What's going on, everybody? How is your day going? Timothy. Mesa, the show is on. All right, hold on. Let me switch back over to this. There we go. There's the This Week at Bungie. All right, so now if you're watching the archive version, we'll get the show on the road. Gamer, you got two D.F.As. What's up, Gray? E-Money Bags, what's up? Sponsor. What's up, Marcus? Sponsor. All right, let's get the show on the road, folks. So the This Week at Bungie just dropped for the 12th of April right here. So let's go through it. So first off, we got our development roadmap update yesterday, where we get a preview of 1.2.0, which is going to have the Warmind is going to be the next DLC. And actually, if you saw Andrew Hops from Bungie, he tweeted a picture of the front of Bungie Studios where they updated the big Bungie logo outside to include the Warmind out there. All right, so let's just kick it off at 1.2 and what we're getting. So seasonal Crucible rankings. Private matches are coming. Vault space increase, and I believe that's 50 spots. Hey, J-Bo, what's up, dude? We've got the multi-emote, exotic weapon masterworks. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually hoarding my masterwork cores, or trying to. I think I only have like 30 or 40 right now. I need more. Seasonal vendor progression, exotic weapon sandbox changes. That I'm definitely looking forward to. When they bring up all the exotics to Vigilance wing standards, I will be very happy. Heroic strike modifiers, looking forward to that. Nightfall challenge cards, right? Now, the summer, a new seasonal event. This, we have no idea what that's going to be. Faction Rallies improvements. Remember, Faction Rallies is on vacation for a little bit. They are bringing back Bounties, it looks like, and I hope they do it just like Destiny 1. Have a vendor in the tower, or maybe you go to a destination, you have to go to that NPC, pick up the Bounties. To me, there was something tangible about, or I don't know, I liked it, it was tangible. You picked up a bounty. It said, okay, you got to do X, Y, Z. All right, I'm going to go over to the Citadel on Venus and kill some Vex Minotaurs. Or I got to kill some Hive Major Ultras, so forth. Loved bounties. I think the daily challenges, are overlooked and are a little too easy. All right, PC Clan Chat, exotic armor sandbox changes. And this is in italics because could get pushed out. September. More than likely, that's going to be when the next DLC is going to hit. That's going to be Season 4. Gear collections, records, and I'm hoping they mean by records, they mean record books, because the record books, in my opinion, were a lot of fun. With Rise of Iron, with Age of Triumph, you could always log in and say, okay, what do I want to work on? Hey, Iron Warlock 149, thanks for being a sponsor. Good afternoon to you. I always liked how, I could log in and say, all right, am I going to work on my Hunter today? Am I going to work on my Titan, or am I going to work on my Warlock? Of course, I always get the Warlock out of the way first, because that's my favorite character, favorite class. Weapon randomization and weapon slot changes, and that's what everyone's freaking out about, is are they going back to the original system? Are they mixing things up? But in the live stream yesterday, I covered that. I believe they're going to be fiddling around with the mod system to kind of make it seem like it's randomized. I don't know. At this point, we don't really know. I'll be going to Bungie next week for the Destiny Community Summit, so hopefully when I come back for that, we'll have some more information. All right, so this is the only picture or image we have of this next DLC, which looks like it's going to be the Icy Caps of Mars, which I'm hoping on. We hope this gives you a good idea of what we have on our plate for the months ahead. These delivery times and goals, as some of these features could move around as we get closer to release. All right, here we go. Our next expansion, Warmind, arrives on May 8th. Remember, next on April 24th, we're getting a live stream. I'll be streaming it right here on YouTube. I always get permission from Activision. I'll be talking a little bit over it because you can't just re-upload a Twitch stream. You got to talk over it. All right, our next expansion, Warmind, arrives on May 8th. We know you have a lot of questions about it. Your answers will arrive in our next live stream, reveal stream, on April 24th. Developers from Bungie will be on the hot seat on the hot seats, along with some representatives from our new partners at Vicarious Visions to talk about this new adventure that we created together. In the meantime, if you want to decorate your, I can't read right now. If you want to decorate your desktop, you got a 4K image right here and a 1920 by 1080 right there. All right, so here we go. We got some information here from Tomo about basically like a power level pass that they're doing. You know, let me just read this verbatim here. One thing we're changing up at the beginning of Season 3, now this is going to be Season 3, this is coming May 8th, is how your power level will affect the enemies you face. As you tackle a new campaign and start taking on activities above your current power level, you may find that the villains you face put up more of a fight. Here is Combatant's design lead, Tomo. I believe that's Miss 5000 Watts' husband, I think, to give you some details on the changes we're making. Tomo says, hey folks, I'd like to let you know of an upcoming PvE difficulty tuning pass that should be hitting your consoles and PCs along with the beginning of Season 3. Here we go, the goals. The main goals from this tuning pass are to provide a more challenging experience for players when they take on higher leveled activities. This should make power progression and acquisition more meaningful, reinforce and reward the energy type matching gameplay, and provide opportunities for our master PvEers to demonstrate their prowess at the highest levels. Now, what I'm reading here is power progression. Well, first off, I hope with the Warmind in Season 3 we get a power level increase, and I hope it's more of a grind. I feel like when D2 dropped, and also when Curse of Osiris hit, I think we all hit the max power level just a little too quickly. So hopefully this is going to have some sort of effect into this. So here we go. How are we going to tackle this? Here's the bullet points. Change our outgoing player damage scaling versus higher leveled combatants to be steeper, i.e. make them more difficult. Similar to Destiny. As a result, higher level combatants will take longer to kill than they currently do. But if you're at or above the level, you can still melt them, like you've come to love with update 1.1.4. That's true. Extend our outgoing and incoming damage scaling from capping at a 40 power level delta to a 50 power level delta. Currently, in Destiny 2, our scaling only affects the difficulty of combatants up to 40 power levels, above the player before plateauing. Increasing this to 50 power levels adds a little more room for players to show off how badass they are. When combatants are 50 power levels or higher above the player, they will be immune and display a question mark icon on their nameplate. OG Guardians probably remember this the first time they stumbled across the hive in the depths of the Cosmodrome. We wanted to bring back that feeling of mystery and provide challenges for the player to come back later in their journey. Yeah, I remember in D1 before the Taken King came out, on the Cosmodrome, I was able to get this one of the Taken patrols or Taken public events or something to spawn. I think it was near the steps or steps. I always called it the steps, where they were way, like, every single Taken had a little question mark above their icon there, so they were impossible to kill. But I spent hours trying to get it to actually proc, and it did. All right, change combatant energy shields to fulfill the following. Matching energy element damage to shields is most effective, roughly 3 times damage plus the current shield detonation, followed by non-matching energy, only 2 times damage, and kinetic damage won't have any bonus damage multiplier. To further incentivize the matching game, the 3 times multiplier for matching damage types is not affected by the damage scaling of higher leveled combatants until the combatants display the question mark nameplates. The previous change also allows us to bring back match game as an additional prestige Nightfall modifier for extra points and bragging rights. See guys, I knew they were going to start. Did we just get a donation? Thank you, RTF Sealy. Thank you for that donation. You were a legend. Yeah, guys, you know what? I really think they should bring back a lot more of the modifiers they did from the Heroic Strike playlist in Destiny 1, the weekly story playlist, and even the Nightfalls, you know? Having the burn is cool. Having the handicap is cool. Give us small arms. Give us specialists. Give us, I don't want to say trickle because I hate a trickle, but give us catapult. Give us, what else? Airborne. Then there was grounded. Remember grounded? If you even jumped in the air, you got one shot like crazy. Okay. Let's see. All right, let me read that again. The previous change also allows us to bring back match game as an additional prestige Nightfall modifier for extra points and bragging rights. When this modifier is enabled, all non-matching damage to energy shields is reduced to 10%. So make sure your fire team is coordinating appropriately. The current plan is for Match Game to launch along with the rest of these difficulty challenges. We look forward to watching the community show off their PvE skills after these new settings go live. Show us what you're made of, Guardians. So basically in Season 3, which is when the new DLC comes out, PvE for the more challenging experiences are going to get harder. That's basically it. All right, so here we go. Next up, we have Back in Plaid. So I believe this is stuff they're going to be selling towards charity, I think. I don't know. Let's read this here. We've seen the Destiny community do some pretty amazing things to have a positive impact on the real world. Guardians never shy away from lending a helping hand. We're rallying the banners again for a couple of great causes. Over the next month, Bungie will go head-to-head against other local businesses to raise money for two great organizations. To prove that men don't exclusive rights to kilts, Bungie Foundation manager Christine Edwards has your call to action. And here's a little picture of these dudes in kilts. We see a Galahorn, we see the Titan Hammers, and that looks like a sunshot right there. Christine says Bungie's celebrating its 7th anniversary of supporting families at the Seattle Ronald McDonald House through their annual Men in Kilts fundraiser. As you know, 7 is a big deal for us, so we're planning on going all out this year with the giant goal of raising $77,000. Help us achieve our goal and cast your vote for Team Bungie by donating $10 or more. Every $30 donation will donated will pay for a family to stay at the house for one night. Head to RMHC donation page to cast your votes by Friday, April 27th. Need a sweeter incentive? Check out these backer rewards for donating to Men in Kilts. So $50, exclusive high-resolution digital Destiny 2 teaser concept art. Art will be prepped at a 3:2 aspect ratio at a high resolution for easy printing and framing. Art will be delivered via email attachment to donors in early mid-June. $100, the prize above, plus a postcard shipped to you signed by your MIK team. 250 beans, you get all above prizes, plus a digital print of exclusive art made by Mark Fleig. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. 500 beans, all prizes above, plus a physical print shipped to you of Mark's exclusive art. 1,000 bones. There we go. All prizes above, plus participation in a Bungie studio visit with you and a guest. Dates scheduled quarterly in 2018 and 19, and announced separately to donors after the event concludes. Oh, do we get another sponsor? Oh, no, it's Scott. Thank you, Scott, for the donation. We're going to give you a bunch of Cade 6 high fives. And thank you so much for the donation, sir. Hold on. I'm trying to spam that right here. My computer's a little slow. There we go. You are legend. If you're not a sponsor, do hashtag legend. Okay, here we go. And $2,000. All the prizes above, plus your own custom concept art featuring you, created by Mark. This year marks our 5th anniversary of the Gauntlet Tabletop fundraiser. On Sunday, May 20th, Team Bungie will compete in a tournament against 20 other local gaming studios and tabletop aficionados to raise funds for Wellspring Family Services. They're a local organization that has been working to build emotionally healthy, self-sufficient families and a nonviolent community for over 120 years. Your donations help them reach that goal and embolden our team with power-ups that will help us win the tournament. Head to our team's donation page to commit your support on and before May 20th. Hey, Marcus, what's up, dude? Thanks for being a sponsor, sir. All right, what else we got here? Debating on donating to Men in Kilts or the Gauntlet. Once you see these backer rewards, you want to donate to both. $10. Vote on a local charity where the Gauntlet's tabletop team can volunteer. $50. Receive an unannounced new exclusive emblem at the beginning of Season 4. $100, the prize above, plus a programmer art caricature of you. We can't guarantee it'll be good, but it will be funny. An email containing a deadline for photo submissions will be sent to donors at the end of the event. No photos will be accepted after the deadline has passed. $500, all prizes above, plus a 1.5-hour Destiny gameplay session with one of our developers. $1,000, all the prizes above, plus participation in an exclusive virtual pentathlon puzzle event. English isn't my mother tongue. Every year during the Bungie Pentathlon, teams at Bungie compete to solve a series of puzzles, the fastest to win honor and glory. This year, we are putting together an exclusive virtual puzzle hunt for donors. You and up to 12 of your friends will be invited to participate against other donors who have contributed over $1,000. Date and time subject to Bungie and donor availability. What else we got here? Whatever clan donates the most will be featured on Bungie.net. If we reach 77,000 as a team, we'll create a video of employees performing an emote of your choice. An email will be sent to donors after the event. All right, rain delay. Let's talk about the Iron Banana. So last week we discovered a late-breaking bug that was going to cause issues with the upcoming Iron Banner 6v6. We decided to postpone the event and we'll replaced it with Rumble. We have resolved that issue with Iron Banner 6v6 and we're going live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, April 17th. All right, folks, Iron Banner is going to be back next Tuesday, the 17th, and it will be 6v6. I am really wondering how this is going to pan out with some of the smaller maps. 6v6, when I think of like Endless Vale, that's going to be like just insanity. I think a map like Vostok or Altar. What's the one? I always want to say Altar of Sacrifice because it's the name of a Slayer song. What's the one that's on Mercury? Altar of something. That'd be a good 6v6 map. But Vostok, trying to think. The one on Io that's indoors, that'd be a good map. We look forward to watching players participate in 6v6 action for the first time in Destiny 2. We'll be on hand to gather your feedback. Make Lord Saladin proud. And I made a video, I'll link it in the description. It's got all the weapons that will be dropping from this next Iron Banner. What else here? So, tower vendor issues, we're not going to cover that. Just wanted to kind of cover the main issues, the main news points that we got here. Timotei says, yeah, these maps are too small. I don't know. We'll see. They've Altar of Flame. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, Altar of Flame. They've been playtesting 6v6. Yeah, Jerry, I'm a huge Metallica fan. Just absolutely, well, used to be. I love all their stuff, except I don't like the latest album. It's terrible. All right, so we got some movies of the week. Let's see if there's any teases at the end. Nightfall, top score is 486,000. Jeez Louise. They definitely farmed that Lost Sector, that's for sure. Still have not done it yet. Khalib, thank you for the donation. It says, hey, I'm back. Keep up the good work, Mesa. Khalib, thank you for that donation. PRC, what's up, dude? PRC Affliction, what's up, Mesa Killer? How you doing, man? Let's see, what else we got here? Our next update is only a month away. We have more info to share with you before then. Keep an eye on this blog as well for our upcoming stream on April 24th. See you in Iron Banner next week. All right, guys, just want to talk about the Destiny Community Summit next week. You know, a lot of folks are thinking that we're going there to... One of the things that we were able to say was going to the Destiny Community Summit was that we're able to give feedback to Bungie Studios on things they're working on before they are locked into place. So right away, everyone thinks that this is just a PR event. We're going there to play Warmind. We're going to go there to sell it or da-da-da. No, guys, this is a 2-day in-depth thing, and I think it's going to be heavily weighted on giving Bungie feedback, but I don't think on this next DLC. This is me speaking out loud. I don't have any other details. I think we're going there to meet with developers based on the email that we got. Yes, we will be able to play and capture some new content, but I don't think that's the crux of Crota. Dumb joke. I don't think that's the crux of this Destiny Community Summit. I think it's all about us really shaping how the game's going to go forward, mainly for two things: the summer and September. I think, you know what I mean. I think this DLC is probably going to be set in stone, and is really not much we'll be able to contribute except maybe a little bit of feedback. But I get a feeling that thing is pretty much set in stone. But for the most part, I think we're going there because we're going there for a full 2 days, and there's a lot of people going. I think 20 some odd people. Hey, what's up, Tone? Rolex boys. I'm wearing my Yachtmaster 1 right now. I really think that the Warmind's probably mostly set in stone. And I think that we're there to give them feedback because they said they want to show us new stuff before it's locked into place and what they're working on. So I got a feeling it's going to be on a new seasonal event, probably the new faction rallies, and what's going to happen in September, you know? And that's pretty much it. So I could talk to you guys in chat now that we've gone through the formalities. Let's see. Did you read about, I think he said, about what Goth said about Triple Rec not getting invited? No, I didn't read that. What did he say? Some streamers are absolutely convinced this will be just a PR event. Luna, part of my French? No, that's bullshit. This is definitely way more serious than people are making it out to be. They've never done this before. This will be the 10th time I've been to a Bungie event, and in all previous events, there's never been any guidance. It's been here's new content. We're not telling you what to do with it. We're not telling you how to sell it. We're not telling you to say you like it, to say that you hate it. Here's it. You can play it. You can record it and present it to your audience however you see fit. You know what I mean? This is different. This is them actively saying, hey, we want you guys to talk with our developers and sit down and help shape the game, help see where we're going from the future. I'll tell you straight up, guys. You know what? I see a lot of chat out there, and look, I'll tell you straight up. I was told by a dev from a certain company, not Bungie, when you deal with a developer, you don't go in there shooting from the hip saying, hey, I want this. I want random rolls back. This doesn't work. This sucks. No. It works from a player experience, right? You go to a developer, right? The person actually makes the game, and you talk about the player experience, okay? What's a player experience you like? Hey, Nathaniel Fuzz, what's up, dude? You talk to them about what's a player experience you enjoyed, what's a player experience that can be improved on, what are some player experiences you do not like, and what are some player experiences maybe that you liked in previous games. Then from there, you could go down the rabbit hole, let the developer go down the rabbit hole, probing you more. Listen, I was in sales for 15 years, all right? This is how it works. Then go down the rabbit hole with that developer and then go through the formalities, okay? Don't go screaming, I want random rolls, I want drops, get rid of this, get rid of exotic kingdoms. No. Okay, I could bring an example. I missed the player experience of getting a drop and being super excited about it, taking that thing out, that god roll, that new exotic, and going into the Cosmodrome and shooting low-level aliens and, seeing how it works. I missed that experience. Okay, well, let's deep dive into that. What are some activities that did that? Okay, well, the Nightfall did that recently when I got that sniper, when I got the D.F.A. I was pretty, you know what, and while I'm here, actually, let's just fire up Destiny 2, actually. Hold on, there we go. When we think about Destiny 2 right now, when I just fired, when I got the sniper and when I got the D.F.A. hand cannon, okay, we ran it multiple times, and when it dropped, I got a similar player experience from Destiny 1, where I was like, whoa, yes, I got it, thank God. And then there's other people that I just took forever to get because they're just a pain, you know what I mean? Other player experiences I liked. A reason to log in every day. If they probe me for that, well, what was one of those things? Well, ranking up my Vanguard, Crucible, and faction rep. Okay, and what entailed that? Well, I could grab some bounties from the bounty tracker. We had strike scoring. I could grab some strike scoring bounties. From there, I can go and do all those, complete those, and if I get enough done, I can come back and maybe get a reward from that faction, from Ikora Bay, from whatever, I want player experience. Oh, PRC Affliction, 48 Nightfalls and still have gotten it. PRC, are you doing it on Prestige? Are you doing it on normal or Prestige? Because I don't know. I think Prestige, and I'm just talking out my ass here, I think Prestige might have a higher chance of dropping it. That's just me speculating. I don't know, actually. Hey, super weirdo bros. But, and chat, so sorry about that little tangent that I went on right there. But basically, that's how I think I'm going to approach this thing. Aloha, George. I'm not going to go in there yelling. I want, everyone's getting their notes together and, getting ready to demand there. Listen, the video that I put out where I asked you for all your feedback, I copied and pasted it all into a notes page on my MacBook Pro. And I'll be making hand notes and everything, too, that I have on a little, book or whatever, and this and that. But those are things I will keep in mind when we go down the rabbit hole of the player experiences that we would like to see. You know what I mean? Eric, what's up, dude? Muay Thai. Hashtag Muay Thai. Yeah, I trained yesterday, and I need to train tomorrow. My back was killing me, man. Those roundhouse kicks destroy your back. That's why you got to stretch your back before and after. I need to get some new combos, too. I just keep running the same combos. So what else? While we're hanging out, guys, any questions? I like to do a Q&A. I haven't done an Ask Mesa in forever. E-Money Bags. Ask the devs, can they put Arms Day back? That's a fun grind activity to do as well. Okay, E-Money Bags. So, perfect example. Rather than me just going in and saying, hey, I put in Arms Day, or I like Arms Day, or something like that, I want to talk about, okay, there was a weekly experience where I never knew what Banshee would bring to the tower. I missed that player experience. How, is there a way we can incorporate something like that into Destiny 2? Then go down the rabbit hole. Well, what was it that you liked? Well, I would buy basically all the good weapon types, and then I would pray that each week Banshee at 5 a.m. would show up and bring that God roll PDX 45, or that God roll DIS 43, or DIS 47. Shadow Silencer, what do I think of the lore of Destiny? I like that it's in game, but I gotta be frank with you guys. I don't know much about lore. I would go to My Name is Bife's channel and Mylan Games or Evade. Those guys are the channels to go for when it comes to lore stuff. Ask devs to bring back series DIS 43. All right, Nathaniel. Thanks, E-Moneybags. Aaron, thank you for the donation. I wish they would have made fighting low-power enemies easier at the same time as making high-power enemies harder, but I'll take it for now. Aaron, good comment, and I appreciate the donation. Let me give you a couple of Kate 6 high fives and a few Max hellos for my little Jack Russell Terrier there. What else? Let's see. Hold on. Let me grab something real quick. How many attempts did it take me to get the hand cannon? It took me 5, and we did it on Prestige, and we did it, what was our handicap? I love this thing, by the way, because I'm rocking reload speed on my gauntlets and reload speed on my class item. We ran it at, I believe, 17. Let me see, what are we running at? 17, yeah. You know what? While you guys are on stream, I'm hoarding Vanguard tokens. I'm trying to get more Crucible tokens. You know, it's weird, these boons of the Crucible, they don't always work for some reason. I don't know what the problem is with these things. Same thing with these. You'll pop it at the beginning of a strike or Crucible match, and at the end, you don't necessarily get something. But I'm hoarding tokens because at the last DLC, it was only Zavala and also Shaxx and the new destination vendor got new stuff. All the destination vendors, they didn't get any new stuff. I want to cash in a whole bunch of my things from the destinations to see if I can get some, whatchamacallit, some more Masterwork cores. Like, let's see what I have 770 Nessus tokens, but I don't want to cash them in just now because God forbid that they update the vendor destinations with new weapons. And what if they introduce random rolls, right? What if weapon customization, weapon slots hits in September, and also in Devram K, I'm checking him every week to see, you know, if he's going to sell a call to, let's see, what is that call? What is that? A call to serve with like perfect perks, whatever. Jbo895 says, I would like to see them bring back the secret missions like Black Spindle or Wrath Pulse. 100%, Joe. Jbo, I'm going to bring that player experience of waking up and be like, wow, there's something bizarre going on in this one thing. I have to go investigate. Next thing you know, it's this long quest line to get the to get whatever it was at that time. Oh, that was Sleeper Simulant. That's right. Black Spindle, when you had to go into that one taken room and kill everything. That was really cool. Nathaniel Fuzz, what says? Mesa Sean, ask devs to bring the Siva strikes they talked about. Yeah, definitely. Hello from Greece. Thinking the Big Show is going to do the voiceover in the new doc. Yeah, he's been the Big Show's been teasing a bunch of stuff on his Twitter. He's got a Warmind T-shirt. We see. You got D.F.A on Prestige before on 1.65 modifier, Arc with 25k. Is it me or has everyone been using Arc for every single Nightfall? I swear. I mean, every week it's just been Arc burn, Arc burn, Arc burn, Arc burn. I haven't used Solar yet. Did we use Void once? I don't think so. Satchel Bud, Outbreak Prime, and Sleeper Simulant with two great quest lines. Yeah, Outbreak Prime was definitely probably one of my favorite weapons. And can you imagine with the Pulse Rifle buff they have right now, how Outbreak Prime in Destiny 2 would feel and use with the little nanites? That thing would be amazing. Is Bungie going to be at E3? I'm imagining they will be, you know? When the Taken King came out, that was a September release. Bungie, that was my first E3 Activision kindly brought me to, where I was able to play on the new subclasses. And we played some PvP. I think, yeah, it was just PvP, no PvE, and just capturing the new subclasses. What I really think they knew is I would like them to change the player experience. Notice the terminology that I'm using here is change the player experience of Ikora Ray, right? Look, we love the story. I want to go back and revisit the story. But I would not like to come in and just play these 3 each week, and they're the same on all 3 characters. So I'm not going to go in there and say that. What I'm going to say is it would be great to incorporate a player experience where we can go in and experience the stories that we enjoyed, but with some modifiers or with some sort of progression to it, you know? The weekly story playlist I thought was phenomenal. I love doing the weekly story playlist. Remember when it was the Moon and Venus one week, and then it was the Dark Champions one week. So, and she doesn't really have any good rewards. You know, it's an armor set, basically, for each character. So, yeah, so there's got to be some stuff they could do where, I mean, I don't, Mark, my co-host on Guardian Radio, he deleted, he created a new character. And he was like, man, it was so much fun going through the story again, you know, and using weapons he's not comfortable using, taking him out of his comfort zone to, I don't know. I'd love to go back and somehow experience the story on a weekly basis again. PRC Affliction, they need to bring back more special events like the Supremacy from the Queen. That was only 1 week you can get, just saying. Oh, you mean the, what was it? Was it called Queen's Wrath? Or Wrath? No. Yeah, the Queen's Wrath. That was October. Actually, that's when Bungie did their first community focus on me. And I freaked out because I looked at my phone and it said Deej_BNG was following you. And I freaked out. Gavin Samuel. What about improving Amanda Holiday? Yeah, you know what? Let us bring her schematics and build our own ship. You want to talk about customization? What if we could build our own ship? I still think Banshee, I would like a player experience. plug, I keep saying the same thing. I would like a player experience that really involves Banshee and him making me do things each week to go and create something. Whether it's take cues from The Division, take cues from other MMORPG games where you go see Banshee. He maybe once a week gives you a blueprint for a certain archetype and says, hey, you need to go do XYZ to get this part, and then you slowly but surely build a weapon through Banshee. And maybe they're so weird that maybe, okay, 1 week it's just a legendary weapon. You got to do it on all 3 characters each week, and it requires different parts. Go kill XYZ on XYZ. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see what Zavala has for me. Let's see. You going to give me some good Zavala? What's he give me? Oh, God. Oh, we did get a masterwork, though, which I'm probably going to do. Oh, this one. Oh, this is one of the fast-firing snipers. This might be good in PvP. That's got explosive payload. Yeah, see, I like the... I gotta be frank, guys. The only sniper I use is this thing here, and I love it. The silicone Neuroma. Marcus, Forge is the perfect setup for that already. Already used to forging weapons. Give more to choose from and include Banshee. Great idea, Marcus. Do you guys remember forging from Destiny 1? Do you remember burning through your weapon parts and motes of light to forge? That was the House of Wolves day. When you would have to, man, I remember farming my Hopscotch Pilgrim like crazy to get it perfect. Nathaniel, can you still get the Dawning Armor? I don't think so. Sorry, guys. I need the Masterwork cores. I'm trying to farm for that stuff. Rapid fire snipers have the highest aim assist. I know, but man, in PvP, I've become annoying sword guy. That's basically what I've been doing lately, is running around with a sword or my main ingredient. Console play, what's up, dude? How's it going? Console play, I see you comment on every one of my videos, and I appreciate every time you do that. I appreciate everyone that comments on my videos, or just comes to watch them. We got here 327. We got some junk here just to deliver. Pulse, Scout, or Auto? Cheesy Bacon asks. I'm gonna say Scout. I'm very promiscuous when it comes to Scout rifles. I only want to use Scout rifles. If it was up to me, I'd be using Purpose and Manananan SR4, and I know that's not how you say it. I like saying Manananan all the time. Mesa, are we to assume light level will go up to 30 and power level to 360? Well, I don't think it's 360, folks. This was a glitch. Let me show you this. Where was it? Right here. All right. When Destiny 2 dropped, this actually said 350. And then when Curse of Osiris came out, it said 360, and it says it right now. I think that's a glitch. I think it's just like a placeholder or something. But I'm assuming... Hobo Chris, what's up, dude? I'm assuming that when the new DLC comes out, that we'll get some sort of power increase and a level increase. But my hope is I want a player experience. I'm using that word again. I want a player experience of a grind to get to that power level cap. And I want only to be able to do challenging activities to get there. Keep me playing. Because a lot of people tap out when they get to that higher power level, right? I mean, like, They just I mean, then you're just basically getting... You're trying to get all your weapons up to that max power level, and that's usually a trickle effect. Oh, thanks, George King. I appreciate that. Mesa, should I masterwork my armor now or wait until the update? I'd wait until the new update, because we don't know what's going to happen if the new armor pieces are going to have better perks or anything. I masterworked my Warlock armor, but that's about it. My Titan and my Huntress, not yet. And plus, I don't know if they're going to introduce masterwork... better perks for Masterworks, and also we're getting Masterwork Exotic. So if my recommendation would be to hold on to those good old Masterwork cores. I'm trying to farm for mine right now. Good afternoon, David. Whispered says, Mesa, how about weapon slots and random weapon rolls on our emotes? LOL, hashtag new subclass. Nathaniel Fuzz, the new DLC is going to come out on May 8th. In fact, you know what? Let's go through if you guys want to take a look at. We can go look at that roadmap or what was revealed yesterday. Which page was it? Was it this page? Was this it right here? Let's go full screen here. Yes, that's the roadmap. So, yeah, it's going to be coming out May 8th. They're going to do a reveal stream on the 24th. I'll be streaming it right here on YouTube, commentating over it, which will be the following week. I'll go to Bungie next week. I fly out Wednesday. I'll be back Saturday. Here's the little roadmap here. So the new expansion. This is their map to show everyone what everyone gets, whether you purchase DLC or you don't purchase DLC. So for expansions, you get new campaign, new destination, which I believe is going to be the icy caps of Mars. So make sure you dress warm. We've got new destination rewards, new raid lair, new crucible maps, new legendary and exotic gear. I was really hoping we'd get a new raid, but I don't think we're getting a new raid until September. Anthony, hey, what's up, dude? Thanks for being a sponsor. Anthony Benitez says, I miss the bounties. I'm so happy they're bringing them back. Yeah, me too. There was just something about logging in, and it's like, all right, you know what? I got to do my bounties. I'm going to work on my Warlock today. Got those bounties done, and now I'm going to work on my Titan today. And then all this stuff here is seasonal stuff. So all of this here is going to be free for everybody as long as you own Destiny 2. And guys, they mentioned yesterday in this right here, actually, they talk about it right above this, but... if you just own Destiny 2, but you don't have Curse of Osiris or you don't have the Warmind, you still can play on all of the Crucible maps included with Warmind and as well as Curse of Osiris. That's going to help with matchmaking because remember, if they split it up and they keep things like, okay, you need to have Curse of Osiris to have access to that and Warmind, it's going to be a cluster F. I've seen it done with Call of Duty where I purposely would I remember this in Black Ops 2 to get easy lobbies. I would sometimes disable the DLC on my PlayStation 3 to not have to get the sweaty matches because why? All the sweaties play in the new map playlist. Same thing with Call of Duty Ghosts. You guys don't know, man. I'm a recovering ex Call of Duty S head, SHIT head. Man, Black Ops 2, if they did a remastered Black Ops 2, I think I'd lose a lot of subscribers because I'd be playing that nonstop alongside Destiny 2. Oh, my God. What else we got here in chat? Let's see. Any last questions, folks? It's 7 o'clock. I have to go pick up my girlfriend soon. She's an RN at the hospital, and she gets off at 7:30, but she ends up working late until 7:40. So I'm going to run and go pick her up in a little bit, grab some grub, and then I'll see you guys all for Zero tomorrow, where he will sell the usual bag of donuts, meaning bag of shite. Asia Thomas says, hey, Mesa, can you tell Bungie to more random raid sets like King's Fall? Thank you, Marcus. Have a great night. Nathaniel, you're sick, man? What else? Red Spectre says, don't forget about LMGs. I do miss LMGs. E-Moneybags, hashtag made it to the end. You are a legend, sir. Let me spam all the new emotes. I'm going to change up the emotes probably for next week. Yeah, so for those who made it to the end, the schedule will be Zer video tomorrow. I don't have anything planned over the weekend because I just got to get a whole bunch of errands. Hey, we got a new sponsor at Costiga D. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. Everyone spam hype and some Kate 6 high fives and a few max hellos. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. You guys are awesome. I love streaming on YouTube. You guys are absolutely awesome. Light and Darkness, thank you, sir. Iron Warlock 149, thank you so much, Iron Warlock. And a big shout out. Give some hype and give some love. Emote love to Costiga D. Thank you so much. Oh, did I pronounce it right? Costiga D. Thank you so much. Made it to the end. There we go. Mesa, did you like the new DLC name? The Warmind? Yeah, I like it because it's vague. If they would have said Fallen Warmind, we would have been like, oh, we know it's the Fallen Siva are up to their shenanigans again. I still think it's going to be about the Fallen Siva, I think. I don't know. Thanks, Ice Freeze. Thanks, Marcus. Hobo Chris, you guys are awesome. Time Splitter, as always, thank you for moderating, good sir. And that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to go grab some food, and I am out of here. Like Vladimir, you guys are absolutely awesome. We have like 500-600 people. We had, no, my girlfriend pointed out we had 1,400 people yesterday showing up for the news. So you guys streaming on YouTube, for me, has been awesome. You guys are just so much fun, and it's an absolute blast. So I'll see you guys over the weekend, streaming Guardian Radio. Oh, Monday night, Guardian Radio. We have WTF Game Nation as our special guests, which is going to be cool because Toast from WTF Game Nation is going to the Destiny Community Summit. And also Mark, the founder of Guardian Radio, he's going too. So we're going there to fly the PvE and casual and average player flag. Don't worry, folks. I know the Twitch streamer PvP. Let's make Destiny 2 a... look, you can't judge a game by its Twitch popularity. I'll say that straight up. Destiny is a PvE looter shooter with some PvP and Crucible stuff. But I still think at the end of the day, when you looked at Destiny tracker numbers, more people played PvE than PvP every single week in Destiny 1 and in Destiny 2. So we're there to fly the Destiny PvE flag really high. That's it. So Cheesy Bacon, thank you, sir. Kostica, thank you very much for a sponsor. Time Splitter, thanks for moderating. Thanks Nathaniel. Who else we got? Hobo Chris, Marcus, Iron Warlock, Nathaniel Light and Darkness, all the other sponsors that are here. If I missed E-Money Bags, I appreciate you guys being here. And that's it, guys. This is going to archive right now. I am out of here like Vladimir. Have a great week.